We saw the price of Polkadot soar way above $40 this week. So in this video, we will take a look at the exact catalyst that helped push the price of Polkadot all the way to about $44. And then we will also perform some technical analysis on the chart of Polkadot. So if you would like to learn more about Polkadot, welcome to Chibind Brothers. My name is Joel. Please allow me to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn the notification bell as it helps us move the YouTube algorithm to get our message to a wider audience. So guys, as I'm talking to you right now, Polkadot is coming up on CoinMarketCap at the top 8 place and is coming up at about 19.34% for the past 7 days and coming up at about 5.84% in the past 24 hours. So Polkadot has actually been printing some pretty good candies this week. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move into this Market Insider article where we're going to learn exactly what is going on with Polkadot. And guys, also before I move on mostly into this video, if you would like to learn more about Polkadot and what Polkadot is as far as their blockchain and the ecosystem, please let me know in the comments below, and I might actually do a video later on explaining that. But for now, we're just going to look at the catalyst and also perform the technical analysis as I said. So this article starts by saying Polkadot soars to break above $40 as parachain auction date moves its multi-chain network closer to a real-world launch. And so let's move down. Here it says Polkadot token surged to top $40 for the first time in 5 months after the project set a date for its first parachain auction. So we'll be explaining exactly what parachain auctions is soon. Getting closer to a real-world launch of its multi-blockchain framework. DOT's price rose has 19% to a high of 43.56 on Wednesday after the auction announcement, according to Binance data. It was trading at 40.76 at last check Thursday. Here it says, and this is where we kind of get into the juicy part of exactly what this parachain means and what are the implications of this parachain news. So here it says, parachains are separate layer 1 blockchains that can run in parallel and send data to each other. They bring a multi-chain architecture of several networks to Polkadot, and they can enable other layer 1 protocols like Ethereum and Bitcoin to seamlessly connect. So basically what this parachain is, it's basically allowing the Polkadot, it will be allowing the Polkadot blockchain to basically connect to the outside world, to be able to bring data from the outside world into the blockchain. It's kind of like data oracles, but it's not data oracle, guys. I'm not saying this is data oracle, but it's kind of like data oracle. And also at the same time, it basically helps with basically connecting other blockchain each other. So you would have the Polkadot blockchain connected to the Ethereum blockchain and connected to another blockchain. And as I'm going to be reading further here, we'll be talking about the interoperability, where you can also connect this to other blockchains like Cardano, and that basically creates an ecosystem where you have multiple blockchains that are seamlessly connected to each other, and data can flow from one blockchain to the other blockchain to the other blockchain, and we're going to be reading that fairly soon here. So it says the Polkadot team has been testing its parachain technology and process on its guinea pig network, Kusama, to make sure they are battle tested for launch. He has now set a likely date of November 11 for accepting bids to build on Polkadot. And then it goes on to say here, this means that over the coming year, we'll finally witness a lot more interoperability across blockchain. And guys, this basically goes into the interoperability idea that we also saw with Cardano, right? And basically, like I was explaining earlier, allowing these blockchain to seamlessly connect to each other and transfer data within, the different blockchain. And that right there is really good because, you can be doing something on like the Ethereum blockchain, and you can basically retrieve something that you like on like the Polkadot blockchain and move it to where you want it to be, right? And it basically kind of allows that kind of data transfer. But the good thing really here is this is going to basically allow Polkadot to also have the ability of now having other project, like for example DeFi project built on its blockchain, because this will allow to finally bring in the outside world data into the blockchain, right? And the last thing that I'm going to read here, it says this will improve by orders of magnitude the user experience to unlock the next wave of user-owned internet services that we already see in the following sectors: financial services, DeFi, like I was saying earlier, media, art, and games such as NFTs. So guys, that's basically what I have for you so far as the news that is fueling the massive move in Polkadot this week. So the next thing that we're going to do now is we're going to jump into the chart of Polkadot. And so right now I have the Polkadot chart pulled up, and this is Polkadot versus the US dollar. And when we look at this, guys, something that is really interesting here is because I'm on the 1 day chart right here. And so on the day chart, as you can see, I've already traced some support and resistance, right? So all the way up here, this is when we so the Polkadot all-time all-time price is somewhere around in the $48 range, close to maybe $50, depending on which exchange you are looking at and whatever. And so basically what we saw this week is Polkadot going from the basically 40 something dollar level all the way up to above $43, right? And so something that is really interesting here when you look at this chart is we see what's happening with the price here, right? And guys, if you watch my channel, I like these channels, right? These trading channels where you see the price go up in wave, comes back down to hit the support, goes back up to hit the resistance, comes back down to hit the support, goes back up to hit the resistance, comes back down to hit the support again, and then start going back up again. Guys, I really like these because it shows you, for the most part, how technical analysis is beautifully done. Usually it goes up in waves, up and down, up and down, up and down in waves. Nothing just goes straight up forever. Nothing just goes straight down forever. It goes up and down in waves. And so as we're seeing here, we saw that it's basically making this resistance up here and making this support down here. But then we also have a strong resistance all the way up here at about $41, which is what we saw. And especially with what we're seeing right now here is we see that the price did not really break above this resistance, because we saw this big candle that came and then it has a wick, right? We saw that long wick, and that wick basically went all the way up, and then it got pushed. It came back down. We see the next bearish candle, and then the next day we see this greener candle that tried to push above, and then today we see this other candle that's pushing it back down. So guys, there is a lot of resistance that is happening here, and we can see that the price is actually struggling. But one thing that I really want to say is something that it's most likely to happen here is this resistance may actually fail, or this momentum may actually fail, and then this may go down. But so these are two scenarios that I'm seeing right now, and this will basically really depends on how strong the bulls are, right? And so one of the things for looking at the how strong the bulls are or the momentum is, you can look at volume, guys. And so when we look here, we see that on this day, on October 13th, volume was really strong, because we see this bar was much higher than the average volume, which is that orange line. But then after October 13th, what after that, all the volumes that came after are pretty weak. Today, this is red, the volume is pretty weak. So I'm not really sure if there is enough momentum to break this resistance. But guys, once we get enough momentum, we can actually be able to break this resistance. And once we break this resistance, honestly, the next resistance is all the way at the all-time high, somewhere around $48. And so personally, I will be looking for maybe trading this. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it, but if I actually get an opportunity of trading this, what I might do is I might actually send in an order for trading somewhere, just maybe somewhere maybe around $42 or $42.5 if I get a really nice green candle that opens above this resistance right here. I may send it an order maybe at about 42.5 and then ride it all the way to like $47. I'm probably going to set a stop order that will basically take profits for me when it gets to that price, and will also probably use a stop loss as well, because guys, in crypto, if you're trading, you gotta use stop losses and take profit orders, and I usually use limit orders. So that's basically what I'm saying with the price of Cardano right here. And one thing really here is that as long as we keep seeing the pump in like the highest crypto, you know, the bigger market cap, like the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, as long as those keep going up and those go up to actually you know, reach the all-time high, there is a higher chance that, you know, we will see everything else, you know, on the coin market cap, especially in the top 10, to go and start moving higher as well, which would basically help fuel this momentum in Polkadot even higher. So guys, that's really all I had for you guys today. I really hope that I provided you with enough value, and if you really want to learn more, especially about the fundamentals of Polkadot and how Polkadot actually works, like I usually do my videos where I go into what is the blockchain and how it works and this and what is the project and why do I like the project, and then go into the technical analysis. This time I did it a little bit differently, but hey, if you would like to learn more about that, let me know in the comments below. I will make sure I make a video just for that part. Thank you for watching, and also if you would like to start investing into the stock market or into the cryptocurrency market and don't have an account with like Webull, M1 Finance, Coinbase, or BlockFi, please, you can use our links in the description below, and when you sign up with our links, we will both get some monetary value based on if you deposit like $100 on there, or you also like buy something worth $100. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video on Sunday. Bye bye.